My name is Eric Collins, and I'm joined by royalty from both these two schools. We got Stephen Howard from DePaul. We got Dickie Simpkins from Providence. And guys, you guys probably haven't been this close together since you were banging bodies playing against each other in the '97 NBA Finals.
Yeah, it's definitely cramped in here. I don't have any room. Either Dickie's going to have to leave or this big championship ring's going to need to leave. Somebody's got to go.
Come on, Steven. This is the bling-bling era.
I can't even see now. I can't even see. I need my shades. Well, it is paramount that Providence not leave this building tonight 0-2 in the Big East. Whatever they have to do, whether it be suit up Providence royalty to my left, Mr. Dickie Simpkins, they need to do it.
There were some highlights for Providence.
Few and far between. Xavier getting the easy bucket. Finally figuring out that let's go inside and try to get stuff. And then my man Waimi Efajuku going in Gervin-esque with the finger roll, trying to get something going for Providence. And they just figured out that that pick and roll is their best move, trying to get easy buckets.
And to top it off, he's a scratch golfer, guys.
Really?
You know any 6'11" scratch golfers besides him?
Well, I'm a scratch golfer. I'll be scratching my head all the time trying to figure out where the ball is. That's how I scratch golf. But I just want to stress that Providence cannot leave this game holding their heads down. They fought back from a deficit that many teams would have just crumbled from. So they can take something positive from this game, that they did not give up. They fought back. They have some resiliency to them.
Why have we seen almost zero fall off in his game?
That's the big fundamental. And, you know, I don't care about the people that say, oh, he plays boring and he's not exciting to watch. For me, winning is exciting. So anytime I can go out there and every night know that I have the potential chance to win, and that's what you have with Tim Duncan. And his skills, he's fundamentally sound in every aspect, and he's a great team player. He knows what he has out there on the court with him. He uses them very well. They know how to play well together. And they played together for so long, they know each other just that much more. So it's just a great chemistry all around and just a great situation.
But how about that silent assassin, Josh Carter?
Oh, yeah, that's my man, the smooth criminal. If he can stand out there on the three and hit those trays down like he did last night and much of last season, it's going to be a great game and a nail-biter to the end.
But because of need, Kansas, with so many veteran players, won't need Cole Aldrich as much this year.
Right. They can go to the cupboard and access any number of players, as you said, and that's why I think everybody has them picked to win the Big 12. That's their whole game. That's their whole offense right there.
So in defending the weave, better to switch, better to stay with your guy. How do you defend the weave?
Well, it really depends on the personnel of your team. I would think right now with A&M, if it's a guard to guard, they're going to need to switch. If it's a big man, they need to go out there and trap the guy and just get it out of his hand. Well, as I said before the game started, the most important facet of this game is going to be tempo. Early on, the tempo favored UTEP. Now we're playing a half-court game, going to the big fellas down low. Definitely points in favor of A&M right now.
But the Mavericks obviously looked really, really good. Your first impressions of this new-look team that maybe doesn't look that much different from last year's?
I was very impressed. This was a signature Avery Johnson-style win. They went in and they did everything that they needed to do. They played well offensively and defensively. I was really impressed with the spacing that they had. They moved the ball really well. I think Dirk had a lot to do with that. And anytime you can have your star player be the focal point of moving the ball, you're always going to be happy with that. But I was impressed. Even the newer players, they seem to fit in well. I think it was almost good that Josh Howard and Dampier didn't play, because he was able to tinker with some different lineups and you know, see what other people can do. And whenever you can do that against a team that isn't out there showing their best effort, like Cleveland obviously wasn't, it's a good thing.
Now, for Oral Roberts, this is no cupcake, the Golden Eagles.
Oh, no, definitely. This is going to be a test for A&M. Oral Roberts is a very experienced team that went into #3 Kansas last year and beat them at their home court. So it's going to be interesting to see how both teams play out.
How about your list?
I pretty much agree with those guys, the AP preseason All-American. You got to have a Chris Lofton on there. He's a great stroker. He can go from downtown. Darren Collinson, he's a floor general. Tyler Hansbrough, that guy there is just relentless. He goes after every ball like it's his last one. And Roy Hibbert, in my estimation, has to have the best feet of any big man I've seen in quite a while.
He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still